About single digital identity, digital signatures, let's say more broadly about digital single market, yeah, you know about my feelings. I'm in favor, and this is definitely needed. You mentioned also Estonia. I don't think Estonia is perfect enough to teach other countries. I don't want to teach anybody. But in Estonia, we gave single digital identity to our people in a very early stage. And it was really useful for Estonia. In fact, in Finland, they gave those smart ID cards to their people, or they introduced those smart ID cards even a year earlier than we did it in Estonia. But because it was voluntary based in Finland, only 30,000 Finns, they took those smart ID cards. And because it was mandatory in Estonia, everybody had to have this smart ID card. But it took 6 years for Estonians to give their first 1 million digital signatures. In the very beginning, people, they didn't use those smart ID cards in a very smart way. To visit Finland, to identify yourself, smart ID card was better than travel passports. So to get parcels from postal office, yeah, for identification it was good enough. Or even to open envelopes. Smart ID card was a pretty good one. So, but in the year 2007, we implemented so-called one-solely principle on the level of the government. State has right to ask for the same information only once from their citizens or businesses, and second time is prohibited. State has to remember, and with my permission, to use this information once again. And you know, it gave a real boost on usage of digital signatures in Estonia. Now, Estonians are signing more than 1.3 million times digitally during the week, and population of Estonia is 1.3 million inhabitants. Already many years ago, we figured out that in Estonia we were able to save, just because of digital signatures, 1 working week per year, which is equal to 2% of GDP, which is equal to our defense expenditures in Estonia. We can say that defense expenditures in some countries are coming from digital signatures. So it works well in some countries, including in my country. I mean, single digital identity, digital signatures. But there is a problem. We cannot use those really good solutions based on single digital identities in some other countries. E-prescription, for example. It's so easy. You don't have to visit always your family doctor in case of chronic diagnosis. You can just call, and then you will get those pharmaceuticals from every drugstore. You have to show your smart ID card, and it works. The same story in Finland, in Sweden, in Denmark, also in Greece. They introduced this e-prescription system during the crisis, and today more than 95% from all those general practitioners, family doctors are issuing e-prescriptions. But when Swedish people will travel to Finland, then paper is needed. When Estonians will travel to Greece, paper is needed. So we already have this e-IDAS directive, which allows mutual recognition of digital identities, and we have to fully implement this regulation. So it's definitely needed, and I can say also for startups. This is really good when beneficial when governments they guarantee those single digital identities. If there is one single digital identity for citizens, then service providers, it doesn't matter. In public sector or in private sector, they don't have to create all these new identities to their customers. So they can use this only one. Citizens, they have what is protected and guaranteed by the government. So my general message is the same as during my introductory words. We have to create digital single market in the European Union. Everybody will benefit from this, including people from Romania.